Good Lord, this has been like one of the hardest videos to make in my entire life, I swear. Like, this is the like the 8th time I've tried to record this. Just something keeps happening every time. It's so crazy. So anyhow, I'm at the gym. I'm in like this bicycling room because this is like the only room now where I can't be interrupted and nothing can hopefully go wrong. Let's try this again. The 8th or 9th time today trying to record this video. Woo! All right, here we go. So I want to talk about my video that I just posted called Vegan But Make It Funny Part 1. It's a collection of short videos that I created using AI. The program I use is called Sora 2. It's made by ChatGPT. If anybody wants an invite code, let me know, because I feel like all of us vegans should be using this app because you can just create whatever you want for free. Your imagination is the only limit, and it creates it in a matter of seconds, and we can make like really compelling, amazing vegan content with this. So I have a lot I want to say today, a whole bunch of things. And one of my friends, Kent, if you're watching, he always tells me like, "Oh, you're rambling in your videos." And I feel like there's something that's lost with what we see on social media these days. Where we see these super overly polished and scripted videos with perfect lighting and blah, blah, blah. I feel like there's something when you just hear some guy on the internet just talking, no script, no special lighting. He's just in a gym walking around just talking. No music, no sound effects. So let's get into it. Before I was vegan, many years ago, I, like many of you guys, was brainwashed to believe that vegans were crazy, really rigid, extreme people. And now on this side of it, now as a vegan activist for like 5-ish years, I must admit that I feel that there's that part of that reputation is deserved, Because I feel like a lot of the vegans just we argue amongst ourselves about the silliest, stupidest things. And how can we be organized and like fight this crazy battle that we are having to do if we're fighting amongst ourselves over silly, stupid stuff? I feel like some people are in this movement just because they're like want to be on the fringe. They like to argue. They want to be different. If it wasn't veganism, if everybody was already vegan, it would be something else. These people just want to be like on the fringe. So as an example, so I make these AI videos, right? And some of the people are like, "Oh, I don't support AI videos. That's not vegan." I was like, "Oh, brother, why is it not vegan?" Well, you do realize like a lot of, resources are used, and it's bad for the environment. Do you realize how many resources would be used if I was to actually create one of these videos out in the world? We'd have to have a crew and feed them and drive them there, gasoline and lights and electricity and so on and so on and so forth. Like the fact that I could just generate this with minimal electricity is saving resources. Also, if it actually converts somebody to being vegan, the net impact on the environment would be, exponentially amazing, impactful. It's totally worth it to do it with AI versus any other method, I guess is what I'm saying. Sorry if I'm a little bit lost for words. I've recorded this video so many times, as I already said, but bear with me. I'm going to get it out. So anyhow, I'm not trying to really do a script per se, but there are certain points I'd like to hit. So yes, I'm using AI, and it's a great thing, and hopefully it will change the minds and people will become vegan. Now, one of my people in my comments on my video just said something. I told him that I was going to post a video today, and I was going to respond to him personally. He said, all the old arguments of we're designed to eat animals, we have canines, animals were put here for us, they're just made to be food, all the old arguments. And I said to this guy, his name is Small World, if you're watching, hopefully you are. I said to him that if he had a magic wand and he could just recreate the world to be whatever he wanted it to be, right? Would he create the world that we have now, where we have to exploit animals? Forget about what he believes the way the world is. What I wanted to know is, like, if he could make it any way he wanted, would he make it this way? And I'm glad to hear that he said he would not. He said he would still have us eating animals. He would just make them not feel pain. So it's kind of obvious that if we could choose between eating plants or animals, the plants are obviously less sentient, if they're sentient at all, than animals are. And as far as science can tell, they don't feel pain because they don't have a brain and central nervous system. So there you go. You already have that option right now. And it's always so silly to me when people were like, oh, we've always done it, or it used to be this way, or we're designed, and blah, 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 blah. None of that matters because we now have an option that has never existed before, right? We have grocery stores in every street corner with like thousands of vegan food items. And it doesn't have to be how it's been. We can make it a new way. So why not choose that new way? Like, I ate animals for 30 years. Like, I know what they taste like. And I can tell you there are delicious, better tasting vegan options. Now, maybe you've tried a few and you say, oh, they're disgusting. And I'll give you that. Some of them are taste like dog shit. But it's just like with anything. Like, there's different brands, right? If you go down the cereal aisle, there's like hundreds of brands of cereal, right? You wouldn't like try one box of cereal and be like, oh, I don't like this, therefore all cereal is bad. Because that would be stupid, right? Well, the same is true for vegan products. There's so many new, different ones that didn't even exist even just 5 years ago. So if you feel like you've tried them and you didn't like what you tried, try again. There's just so many good ones out there nowadays. Okay, so hopefully I answered his question. That just, if you can, if you had your choice to make the world any way you wanted it to be, which we do have a new option, why not choose that? Let's make the world better than it ever was before. I loved The Amazing Atheist on YouTube said a quote that I really love about Trump, because Trump's always like, make America great again. And The Amazing Atheist was like, why don't we make America better than it ever was before? Which is even better than what he's offering. It's like, yeah, maybe it was great, but let's make it greater than it ever was. Same with veganism. Like, who cares what we did? Let's do something new now. We have an option. We can make the future look like whatever we want it to. So, okay, now getting back to the video that I posted. So I posted this video, and these vegan people are arguing with me and saying like, oh, that's not vegan and blah, blah, blah. The other part of it that really annoys me is it's like, I've done all the heavy lifting of making this video. I had to come up with all the ideas. There's so much that went into this. I had to learn the software. I had to edit it. I had to rearrange them. I had to come up with a thumbnail and a YouTube channel and blah, 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 on and so forth. It's like, I've done all of that part. Now, all I'm asking of you guys as the viewer is just press a button. Boop. That easy. Press the share button. Beep. And you've shared it. You've done your part. I did my part. I did way more than my part, I did a lot. And I understand people are busy. People have, a lot of reasons why they can't make stuff or, don't want to or this or that. But we have to, we're the only voice these animals have. Like, if we're not doing it, who's going to do it? Nobody. And things are changing, but they're not changing nearly fast enough. So I'm asking you guys, at the very least, if you can't support me on Patreon, at the absolute very least that you could do is just share the video on your Facebook, through text message, through whatever other social media that you have. Show it to a friend, subscribe, whatever, I've done a lot, guys, to get us to this point. I need your help, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm at that point again where I'm feeling like I need help. I need help for this to grow. I need you guys to pass it around. I need you guys to support me on Patreon. My lowest tier is like $3, right? Who doesn't have $3? I mean, come on. $3, like, And you might say like, oh, like, why do I want to support you? This isn't about me. This is about the animals. And what I've given is far more than $3. I've given years of my life to this. Money, time, energy, research, arguments with family and friends, just everything and anything I've given. Now, all I'm asking you guys to do is give at least $3. Help support me to keep me doing this. You know, my goal is to just flood the internet with vegan content. Just flood it. On Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, YouTube, everywhere I can. And I've been doing it for free for years now, but it's never gonna grow, and it's not sustainable if I keep doing it this way. I mean, but I can't force you guys to do anything. I'm just asking if you like what I'm doing and you want to help me out and you want to support this, $3, and it's patreon.com/save lives. Let's say it one more time. Patreon.com/save lives. So, what else? If you guys have any ideas for videos that you want me to put up, I would love to hear them. I'm working on a really cool like short film project with my cousin. I don't want to give any details away. We're working on that. We might be doing a clothing line of vegan clothing. A lot of interesting stuff in the works. So yeah, I hope you guys watched the video. I hope you give me some feedback, and thanks for watching this one. I'm curious if anybody's still watching right now. Just type 1, 2, 3 in the comments. I just want to know who made it to this far in the video. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm going to get back to it.